Look at your body language. Your body language was like you came forward with your body.
Oh, but it's got nothing to do with my body. It's your body that's doing
the
that
fuck?
to my
All right.
body right now. It's your energy.
Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Potter.
And I'm Karen Lee Potter.
That's my mother.
And that's my son.
We chat about sex on a weekly basis and all the things you typically don't talk about with a parent.
We like to make the most uncomfortable conversations comfortable.
So strap in,
Strap on.
and enjoy the ride. Welcome to Sex Talk with my mom. I'm Cam Potter.
And I'm Karen Lee Potter.
We're chatting about sex, and very occasionally we'll have a special guest on the show.
And this is one of those very occasionallys.
We have a legend on the show today.
A man among men.
A man among men.
A man among Mohawks.
Vince Hollywood Kelvin, a.k.a. the Kissing Saint, is the founder of the original PUA Summit. He basically...
Pickup artist, for those of you who don't know the acronym.
He united the pickup artist community, in my opinion, many years ago. He's been in the game for over 25 years.
He's done his research on you, Vince.
I have. And I'm delighted to have him here. He's also, a fun fact, he's been awarded the best hypnotist in America.
Uh-oh.
And
both of us are very vulnerable to hypnosis.
He's received the prestigious leadership award from Tony Robbins in 1998.
Woo!
Can you fucking believe this?
I can't. He's right here in our presence.
I am delighted to introduce to you Vince Kelvin. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Sex Talk with
It's
my
my
mom.
pleasure to be here. I'm delighted. You two are such a pair. I'm concerned that you're going to trigger my Tourette.
No.
That's my first concern.
You should be triggered. You should feel free to express yourself freely. And this is the second time you come on the show. The first time you came on the show,
You were not as animated, and you told me why later on. Do you know what you told me?
That word sex had me just...
No, that wasn't
Try
it.
to remember, did I come on that show?
You came before the show.
I
and
came before the show.
You came before the show, and it fucked you up, and you basically wanted to fall asleep. All the endorphins...
What was it?
all of your sexual energy had been
released
prior to coming on the show. So we said we'll have you back when you're more energized. So I hope you have...
did you come before this? Just let us know.
I prepared this time, and I came last night. Does that
Oh,
count?
thank God. No, we're good.
We're good?
I think you re-energized.
Oh,
okay.
I pass.
We're all good.
There's something interesting. For listeners, they might have... there's a stigma associated with pickup artists sometimes.
There is,
they're douchebags. They objectify women. However, in my experience with you, you have never come across this way to me.
No, you love women.
And I also want to note that you have been voted the most caring teacher in the pickup artist community.
Oh.
That says something.
Yeah. I think overall it's easy for a man to be a douchebag.
Okay.
And I come after. This time I come after.
You're the post-douchebag. You're cleanup for where the douchebags were.
Yeah, I'm part of the healing of this whole thing. I want to bring it full circle, and I also want to look at myself where I come short as a man.
Yeah.
It's true evolution.
Now, for those of you who are just listening on our podcast, you are not getting the true picture of what Vince Kelvin
Describe
looks like.
what he looks like.
Well, let's start from the top to the bottom. For one thing, he has a phenomenal-looking pink and black mohawk. Would you say that it's like a peacock type of thing?
I'm not having my best hair day today, so I'm very hair conscious. I'm like, she's just being nice.
Well, if you want to see it on
Rub
YouTube.
my hairspray. That's the only interruption that we could encounter.
Well, I can tell you that one part of your hair is over one eye, and I know that's for a purpose.
Okay, I thought you were referring to that little part to the side that's kind of like having
a little
an
flyaway
experience of its own today.
Is this what obsessed you?
That's been my obsession.
Really?
Yeah.
If you have a
Mothers
bad
of
hair
the
day.
world, people, it's part of the process. I want to evolve so nothing gets to me.
Oh, so don't sweat the small stuff if a piece of hair is not sitting in the right place.
That's not small stuff.
Oh.
That's like
It's a very long. It's a long stand.
Well, let me continue on describing Vince. So
Okay.
he is, of course, a handsome man. I got to be
That's
honest.
two lies.
Oh, we didn't even get to two truths and a lie. He's got several piercings in the nose, and the lips, and the ears. I don't even know about the nipples. I'm guessing yes. Penis probably too.
Oh, no. That hurt just to think about it.
But nipples, yes.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I'm super sensitive with the nipples.
I found out, by the way, I did my investigating. You're a Pisces and so is Cam.
And that's part of being a Pisces, sensitivity of the nipples?
Sensitivity in general.
Oh, in general. Okay.
But
That may be a Pisces thing.
It is.
How are you with your nipples?
not sensitive at all.
No?
It's in one place in my body, I can barely feel them. Nothing.
But he's
Wow.
very sensitive in
But
all
see,
others.
with Pisces, so two directions at the same time.
Like two
Two
fish.
fish.
That's it, two
Woo!
fishes.
That's right.
It's the type of fish that is good with the nipples and the type of fish that's super sensitive with the nipples. And I've been traumatized.
How have you been traumatized?
Just like a girl trying to bite my nipple, I'm still
I don't like that either. Guys trying to bite my nipples. It's not fun.
See, you could bite away it. I can have a little baby suckling my nipple. I wouldn't feel it.
You know what? That thought is. I'm gonna say that I did a video recently where some guy said, "You have some nice looking baby feeders."
Baby feeders.
Baby feeders.
Never heard it stated that way.
Well, another guy said you probably have powdered milk because these feeders have not been able to feed a baby in many, many years.
Okay.
That's going to be my new way out of it. Go easy on my baby feeders. Go easy on my baby feeders. I could have a little song about it.
Well, let me continue describing
Please.
things. So
Yes.
now we've got like a lot of stuff going on after that. We've got a double layered tattoos up and down both arms, sleeves, the whole bit. I don't even know what's going on in the rest of the body. I'm sure there's lots of tats all over. And we've got like what type of shirt is this? Like almost like a military type of shirt. Oh, it says, "I know you had shut up and suck my dick" on the back of one of your jackets, wasn't it? Or "be calm" and.
That was way before I decided to be more proper.
Oh, so that's in the closet, like
That's in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And
I
then
took
you've
it
got
out for we did that clip with this guy named Pooty, and
you took it back.
I brought it back.
I
brought it back.
And then we've got a bunch of leather straps. I'm not sure what they do. Are they like holsters of some sort?
They are, yeah. It's a kind of practical way to carry my wallet and my cigarettes.
Lots
There's
of
a lot
jewelry,
of jangling going
jingling.
on, a lot of leather. It's a vibe.
Yeah,
It's a real
nothing
punk
is
vibe.
less sexy than people having too many things in their pockets.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that it's a no-no. Like
It's a big
carrying
bulge.
the wallet and so on.
But if it's
even for a woman, like you look at her behind and suddenly there's like stuff in the pockets that
It
ruins
bothers
so
you. Okay. All right.
I've
That's
noticed
to prevent that.
I didn't even
That's
get to below the
surely
belt,
practical.
but I'm sure that there's a lot going on. You got one of your jewelers is a crown.
there's a lot of jewelry going on.
We're
Well, you
moving
get the
on.
gist. If you want to see Vince, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com. Search for Sex Talk with my mom.
But I have known Vincent for a long time.
Yeah.
We used to live in the same building together, and we spent a very incredible, momentous occasion together. We thought it was our last night on Earth. It was the big earthquake back in.
The big earthquake.
It was
no
a big
one
earthquake.
remembers this at
It
all.
was like 6 point something, right?
You think it's like the big one or something.
It was like we didn't know. It could have been the big
We
one.
didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah, it was pretty.
So our
funny.
minds started to go in all places.
We discussed whether or not we would be holy or horny on our last night on Earth.
That was it.
And I said I'd be horny, and he said they're the one and the same.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway, I have a little clip from where we devolved a little bit.
I know why they're the one and the same, but let's watch the clip first.
All right, we're going to hear the clip. It's only a quick one.
I've always been self-gay. I'm as straight as can be, except when it comes to me. I would try one last time.
Oh, here it
Whatever
comes.
it takes, even if I break my back, because I won't
Wait,
leave my
what-
back if I'm
you
gone.
gay?
Suck
You wanna-
my own
You want to
dick.
suck your own dick?
Oh, yeah.
This is
I
a
was
very
able
good
to
idea.
do it when I was like 10.
And you can't do it
11,
ever since?
started to be
How
a
was
little
that?
off.
Wait, how was it when you were about-
amazing.
it was
My
amazing?
favorite part
You
was
actually
like when
came
I
in your
was
mouth?
splashing. Oh, yeah. My mouth, my face. It came in my
Oh,
eye
my
once.
God.
Which kind of...
This is getting outrageous. Okay.
No, this is barely the beginning. It's the end of the world. What is
It's the end of the world. Do we give a shit? Okay, we don't give a shit.
See,
All right. We
that's
don't give
another
a shit.
reason way in which men are luckier. Like, go ahead and lick your own pussy. You gotta
I've
be
never had a
contortionist.
chance. I can't even lick my own tit.
Oh, wow. Or another one, if you happen to have a fairly long dick, you could, like, tease your ass with the tip of it.
Do you do that?
Huh?
Do you do that?
No, it's been a while. So for my last night on Earth, because I can't really rely
I think
on
you
other
should
people.
try to take your dick and stick it in your ass.
Oh, my God.
And that's a little example of the last night on Earth convo between me and my good friend Vince Kelvin. And I couldn't have spent it with a better person.
Wow. What went through your mind as you heard all of that?
What went through my mind?
Yeah.
You are one fucked up. Vince Kelvin. No, I just felt like we didn't give a shit. We didn't know literally if it was our last night on Earth, and we might as well say what's on our mind. But then again, I think after a certain age, we give so little shits, we could say whatever was on our mind no matter what day of the week it is.
What would you say today? Last night on Earth, would you have it one last time and make it as kinky as can be?
Oh, yeah.
Would you go and make it as romantic and memorable as can be? Or would you just say no, just to try that?
I would go with the crazy, kinky, fucked up way of, of doing it.
I would go for the, I might go for the crazy, kinky, fucked up way in the last night.
And Vince?
For me?
Yeah.
I in this day and age, I would go and I would just pass. I would.
You would pass?
Yeah.
Passing?
I would pray for all of you guys, bless you, and see you going at it.
What's going on? You've gone through a whole transformation now? What's happened?
Yeah, I've transcended all of that. That was my last night of being like that. I woke up the next morning thinking, we're still alive, we're still here, but my kink
It's gone.
was gone. So it wasn't an earthquake. It was like something beyond that. It was just like, that's when I divorced from all that. I'll let you guys talk about those things, but
I'm saying that is a fucking bullshit thing that I've ever heard.
But you did say you had sex last night.
that was in preparation for this, just in case the question came up. I didn't want to be like, no, I didn't have sex last night.
But typically, would you say you're more celibate now, or what's?
More nights, I just, I let my girlfriend just rest and sleep, and so I can store the energy, the Kundalini force within me.
Oh, here we go. You're doing the no
You're
fap.
doing the whole seed
Yeah.
retention.
Because that's the last thing that I can do that's a little bit exciting. Everything else, I've done that. And I fear that self-gay thing right now because being
Wait, what
aware
is
of the
self-gay?
sensitivity of my nipples, I don't know if the gay me would be kinky with the nipples. So I stopped.
The gay me might be kinky
What
with
is
nipples.
the gay you is you're talking about if you were attracted to yourself?
Yes.
Is
Oh,
your
I
way of
am
saying-
attracted to myself. Are you?
Yeah,
I mean, not to me, to you. Are you?
Are you attracted to you, Kim? He wants to know.
in some respects I am.
How
Wait,
would you
wait,
approach yourself?
wait,
Here's the
hold on.
question.
What does that mean in some respects?
My therapist asked me this last session, so I'm glad you bring this up.
You're not attractive to yourself?
She said you find yourself attractive. This is an interesting question.
You were just been asked that by Vince and your therapist.
Yeah, I told her I think I have some attractive qualities, but I wouldn't say I'm someone who you're walking down the street and you're like, oh my God, that's an attractive man walking by. No offense to your genes.
Wait a second. I don't understand that because I'm very attracted to myself.
We're not the same person.
That's true.
But I do have some attractive features. I think my emotional intelligence, my ability to care for someone else, those are attractive, redeeming qualities.
Okay, Vince, go into your pickup artist mode and tell him what you think.
Do you still identify as a pickup artist?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I think it's way beyond, to be honest. And the terminology pickup artist came after I was already exercising those skills, helping people and so on.
Helping people
Yeah,
meet other
but
people.
why not? I mean, what I like to do is not stumble on anything. So why not? For the sake of a common understanding, yes, I'll be a pickup artist. What else?
you
would
remember when-
want me to be today?
We were on your stage at the Whiskey A Go-Go, or where were we?
That was the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah.
Whiskey
That
A
was
Go-Go.
epic, wasn't it?
It was epic
it was-
for me, but not necessarily for Cam.
It was epic for me.
Oh, it was.
Your friend kind of took me down.
Hear me right now. I'm not quite sure what happened there. And to be honest,
I triggered him.
producing that event demanded so much because we're
Some
also
guy tried to
filming
hit
a
on
movie,
me.
a video. That's when I finally gave myself the permission to take a little nap upstairs in the green room.
You took a nap and left us with your partner.
Yeah, but
He was triggered.
it was triggered.
Because I was asking him probably questions that you're going through, which is like, I was asking the audience, what is the purpose? Have they asked themselves why they want to have sex so badly? Have they asked themselves what they're intending to do once they had sex with this woman that they're trying to learn how to seduce?
But Cam,
And then-
Cam, you had guys there that are there for a purpose. They want to learn how to pick up and fuck women. Basically, that's it.
And so I was asking them why.
Not for relationships. They're there to fuck.
I was just asking why. I'm not saying there's no judgment if they wanted to go fuck, but at least be conscious. I'm doing this because I want to just fuck, or I'm doing this because I want to be in a relationship. because those are two different things.
Yeah, I think sex is the greatest bait. Prior
it's
to
bait.
teaching that, it's a bait. Honestly, as a man, if it wasn't for sex, never would I have been as devoted to evolve and to help others. So I think sex is the bait. It's not the end result.
Well,
It's a good bait.
you taught this guy during that 3-day session that afterwards, don't give a fuck and just go up and tell the person that you want to fuck them. So this guy, who obviously I don't think has ever had sex in his life, walks up to me and he basically said, I'm attracted and I'd like to have sex with you. I looked at him like, who the fuck are you? And I realized it was one of your proteges.
Well, that probably wasn't a long-term prodigy. It's easy.
Do you know
most men have misconceptions. I think to really get good at that thing, it's a process of elimination. Because most will enter with a mindset that's so tight that if it was a butthole, you couldn't even stick a little pinky finger in it with a lot of lube. There's a lot of
I'm
misconceptions.
glad you brought that up.
Overall, there's too many misconceptions. And even around the pickup thing, so many misconceptions. For example, pickup lines completely off. No, that's not what it's about. So it's almost like a return to dropping full sense of self and so on.
You
But
become
I'm
very
getting a little
spiritual with
serious.
this whole
Yeah,
thing.
you're getting very
Yeah.
serious.
I'm for this.
All
I
right,
like this.
I like to go back to plain old pickup artists.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it's time. It's time.
Okay,
We have a surprise for you.
Ooh.
I want to share a story, and then it can lead into our segment
Thank you for sharing.
called Lube It Up, okay? So, I'm single, as you know. As we all know.
As we all are
And-
very well aware.
You know, it especially after this 2 years of being inside and for a pandemic, it's very challenging to go out and approach someone new and meet them and, you know, hope that it evolves into something. So I was with a friend the other night. We were walking through this place. There was a stand-up show, and I saw some other people I knew there, so I was like, I want to hang out here. And the guy that I was with left. So I'm hanging out at this stand-up show, and then I'm leaving, and I was like, you know, I haven't talked to like a new woman in a long time. Maybe there's someone in this bar that I could talk to. And as I'm leaving, I see a beautiful woman, and then I got a little nervous, and I was like, she's with her friends. I don't really want to drink. And I just left. I left the bar. And then
All
I
right,
started
4, 3, 2, 1. You didn't do it.
I started chastising myself on the walk. And so I was like, fuck this. You got to go back.
Yes.
You got to go back. So
Yes.
I went back, and I walked up, and now she's like fully dancing with one of her friends, and now the situation's even harder for me to approach. And I left.
Oh,
And and it felt it was a heartbreaking experience. However, I decided we need to make a change. We're going to channel this into the next segment of the show, and hopefully everyone, including you, can help me in these circumstances.
well, you
already
came to the
begun.
right place.
It's already begun. So
Wait, what? Why? By just looking at him?
Well, women are watching this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to ask them to genuinely do, they don't know you. I don't know you.
what the fuck?
I wouldn't perceive you the way you perceive you.
Okay.
Self-relation. Right there. You're a good catch. I mean,
Thank you.
yeah.
I think so.
If I, like women in my family, my cousins and so on, I'll let them know about you.
Do they also have little pink?
Genuine, you
Wait,
are-
do they have pink and black mohawks?
No, they don't.
Ah, well,
I'm
he's-
one of a kind.
Yes, you are. But no, maybe you're not.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do a segment called Lube It Up, presented by Uber
Uber
Lube.
lube to save the day.
Uber Lube is the best lubricant on the market.
It's our favorite lube.
It's our favorite lube. We'll talk about it in a bit. But not only do they lubricate our cocks, our vulvas, whatever you got, they lubricate our conversation by asking. We have a question of the week, and we get to ask you, sneaky freak listeners.
We call all the listeners sneaky freaks. And I suppose now, Vince, you are an honorary sneaky freak.
That's right, you are. And so the question of this week is, if you could give me, Cam, one piece of advice when trying to pick someone up, what would it be? Okay? This is the
Okay.
question of the week.
And we have to get into our presentable question of the week costumes.
That's right. Bear with us.
This is better than sex, you guys. I never know where it's going to go next. You build like so much anticipation.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. I constantly have to go ease, Vince.
And yes,
I know, they're fucking
in
awesome.
honor of the pink and black mohawk.
Oh
we,
my God, you went out of your way.
We have a pink wig for Cam, and we have a lovely boa that I'm wearing in honor of you.
So
Wow.
we are in our Vince Kelvin attire. We're ready to learn.
That's it.
We're ready. We got the pink wig going on.
Cam,
We're a gang now.
We're a
No,
gang.
you do
a
gotta-
band or a gang?
you get-
Band or a gang?
Band.
Band.
gang.
Gang. Band gang.
You do I noticed some of your videos on the man on the street kind of videos. You do get a lot of attention for wearing your hair in this I would say peacocky kind of way.
Yeah.
Do you think if Cam walks around with this pink wig, he will also get the attention he deserves?
So much.
There you
That's
go.
it. We resolved it.
I guess
We resolved
the
it.
question is over.
So first, I guess
It's that simple.
we usually start with ourselves. So do you have? You're taking a picture of me during the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a suggestion?
Vince is taking a picture of you too.
Okay. Cool. What is this? This is picture time.
That's it. See all the attention you're already getting?
All right.
This is
What is
incredible.
what is your one tip from me when picking someone up?
Who, me?
Yes.
Use your talents. For example, if you're good at humor, which you are, I would think of funny things to say to attract attention with your humor.
So you think of something ahead of time and you just go out and
Well, don't do what some guy did to me.
which was?
Is your last name Campbell? Because you are good.
It's pretty fucking
No,
good.
you
It's a
probably
great line.
neither one of you. You're not from this country, so you don't know that that's a commercial for the Campbell soup.
That one I know.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to what's the guy who drew the Campbell soup? Did you know that?
I don't.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol.
Oh, that's true. I
Thanks
did
to
know that.
Andy Warhol.
You knew that it was it.
Yeah.
And Cam, did you know that?
Yes.
All right.
Not maybe not because of the advertisement, because you've said it on the show multiple times.
Multiple times. And I have to say, because it was so bad, it was such a bad pickup line that I did end up talking to the guy because I thought, you know what? If you're going to come up with the worst pickup line, this is it. So,
All
anyway,
right. So thank you for that.
that would be my
use
little
your humor. Flaunt
use your
it.
humor, flaunt it. If you got it, flaunt it.
Vince, do you have a tip?
Yeah, 2 tips. I got 2 tips.
Oh, hell yes.
From the get-go.
Okay.
First, before you say it, like, and suddenly there's that beautiful girl. Approach the human. Approach the human. Like, slow yourself down. Like, from the get-go. You know, that whole thing there. Even for women, there's that guy, there's that, no, that's a human. One of my favorite way to enter a conversation right now is I foresee how we would break up, just to ease up. We're like
You say it?
assets and liabilities, and I'm aware of myself.
Like,
Part
give-
of me
give
is
us
a
an
total
example.
jerk. Part of me is like so brilliant. There's like instant enlightenment. So we're different parts.
Can I
love
get an
part
example of what
therapy.
you're saying? Just a quick example.
See, right there, you and I despite the way it would start and the passion that I feel already, because I went there. My mind, when it was the end of the world.
Oh,
I hope
Jesus
you understand.
Christ.
I did have sex with your mom in my mind.
I don't need to hear that.
It was the end of the world.
Yeah, Cam,
That-
it's the end of the
right?
world. You get
It
a
was
free
the end of
pass.
the world.
You know, it's like a free
But
pass.
if, let's say, there had been a beginning, the following day, I would have been talking, and suddenly you would have said, or something, and that would have been like the beginning or first little argument. But
We already
with the
had an
passion
argument?
that you radiate, you and I would have gone back and forth.
Okay.
just like
All
this.
right.
Oh,
All right.
What about the second tip? Like the second
what?
coming.
I didn't even hear the
'Cause
the
we
first
survived
tip.
the end of the
Wait,
world.
The first tip, I'm supposed to envision our breakup. I meet this. Before I even meet the girl, I'm like, there's something wrong here.
Well, you got to contextualize. So in some settings, that would be too much. But what you can at least do is no longer enter it seeing only the good. Hey, when I was like brand new to LA, I bought this like car from Gangbanger, and the paint job was superb. Everybody would go, "Oh my God, where did you get that?" Like
You
a low
still have that
rider.
car, don't you?
No. I've learned my lesson. But everything else was off with the
Fucked
car.
up on the
Why?
car.
I sold myself into it. So right there, it's not pickup. If the first thing that we do is, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's a human, and
She's got flaws.
She's got flaws. So
red
slow
flags.
down. That
So
plus
we
it's
kinda
too much for
even-
women too. Also,
Oh, 'cause
you
I
know,
put 'em on the
I'm an
pedestal.
advocate. Like I'm very well aware of all the issues and so on. I just taught a class. It was about like slow yourself down. Don't enter it from just one perspective. The other aspect of it is to also have a completely different sense of you. And hurry up with that, because with every new decade, you look back and you go, what was I thinking? For you, we got to prevent that moment where, I don't know, you be in your 50s, 40s, and you go, what was I thinking? Look at the hair, the facial hair.
I'm already experiencing this.
Know it. So when you're like out there, just know yourself. Like,
Wait, what do you mean?
You
it's
say
a good catch, but the way he presents himself, it's like, there's that girl over there. What could happen?
So are you
know?
recommending he walks around with his pink wig on his head?
That's it. That's the secret.
We could
No, I
have saved
think
you so much trouble. All you had to do is say, wear the goddamn pink wig, and you would have been fine.
I actually think both of these are good tips for me.
Would you summarize the two tips? Because they got a little convoluted for me.
Okay, number one,
Fuck your mother.
you have a more realistic image in your mind of the stranger, because they will have flaws just like all humans do. It
Okay.
makes it less intimidating than to approach someone new.
That was number one.
Yeah, and the intimidation is an illusion. And the other person is probably feeling similar things on the inside.
Okay.
And we're missing out.
And number two is have a better self-image, because you're going to be older and you're going to look back and be like, I was such a healthy, young, strapping man then. I didn't do shit with it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. You nailed it.
And then self-relation. Because
Wait, that's number three.
self-esteem,
This is number three?
that's a bonus. You guys are plus you. Now we're a pink band, so we're
a
like
pink
family.
Band. We're a pink band,
We're
but
like
I told you I
family,
was a
right?
gang. We're a pink gang.
With your mother, we're like family.
We're not going there again.
Can we have another simulation of the end of the world or something?
Right. Okay. What's the bonus?
All right.
Oh, the bonus is self-relation. How do you relate with yourself? Because that is the template that needs to change. If you were in a relationship with yourself, setting aside the self-gate thing, just like purely practical standpoint. Now, you're out in the world. Imagine you're not one, you're two. So one of you goes like, oh, you know, this person seems interesting. I would love to talk with her. And the other one goes, oh, yeah, but she's so beautiful. So that's conflicting right there. Okay? And right there, I'm going to get serious for a brief moment with
Oh my
your
God.
permission. Okay, I'm
She
getting the
hates it.
signal.
She
Go
hates it. I
fast.
like it, but keep
Go
going.
fast, so we will never know. If it's the end of the world, we will not have healed the world before the end of the world.
Keep
But
going.
it's
I
the end
wanna
of
hear it.
codependency. It's the end of approach anxiety and so on.
It's
because
self-care.
It's beyond. It's self-relation.
It's
How do I
self-love.
relate with myself? Am I the first one who comes to my own rescue, will encourage me, who will melt for myself, who will support me before anybody else? Because otherwise I depend on somebody else.
Okay.
Yes.
I've been saying it for years.
See, last time we had sex for the end
Yes.
of the world in
Jesus
our minds.
Christ.
This time we healed the world.
This is where I'm going with this.
Okay.
You're on an airplane, and the oxygen masks come down. What do they say? You put it on the babies first? You put it on your husband first? No, you put it on yourself first.
That's right.
You take care of yourself first.
Yes.
Become self-aware, fix whatever's going on inside of you, and take good care of yourself. Is that what you're saying?
Simplified, yes. I'm
Yes,
good with
it's
that
simplified.
for
Yes,
this time.
okay.
We're working in chunks.
I completely appreciate all those tips.
One
It's
question,
good to
though.
contextualize it.
Vince, you and I are over the age of 40, possibly over the age of 50. We're getting up there.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say as you age, you became more and more self-confident and less inhibited about whatever you're going to say, like being able to be free to say whatever's on your mind?
Absolutely, yeah.
So maybe Kim needs
Oh, yeah,
to
when I
wait
was
20 years.
23, I'd be like, oh, I better tell that girl I'm only 19. And
What? Why? You think why would
No,
you?
because I would in LA you would see things like for auditions or band stuff where
okay.
they would go, and if you're over 20, don't bother. And when I first saw that, I it just like worried me so much. And now I'm happily 53. I'm going to be 54 next month. This is so exciting.
Happy birthday.
Scary to 6 years from 60, but I got a good plan to go.
I passed 60 and I'm never looking back.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
but
I don't have much
so
choice
much
about
more
it.
free, right?
It's
And there's
free.
always
You don't give a
another level
fuck.
of freedom. And
You don't give a rat's ass.
in the end, nothing matters. Like if you really, right?
And in the end, nothing really
yeah,
matters.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to lube
You
it
know
up
what
questions.
this is such a funny thing. One of the reasons I wanted to have you on the show was because you guys you seem like you have very different paths in life, and yet you have a very similar trait of just not giving a fuck what people, like a constant thirst for more freedom.
But see, it's true that we don't give a fuck, and it's also there's still a teenager within us, because right there I could see what's gonna happen. She would be, I give less of a fuck than Vince and me. I give less of a fuck than her. No,
No,
God,
no,
oh yeah,
don't.
oh really?
I
Watch
give less of a
this.
fuck than you.
Watch this, and then so. It both evolves, but we still like.
It's unbelievable.
It's a mutual respect.
I suspect
It's
that
respect.
it's the initial
pairing.
imprint that messes us
Oh,
up.
imprint again.
We go back to teenagers in love, like when those guys go, oh, there was this girl and she was beautiful. There's this girl at
Yeah.
work, and it's like, that's not the man that you are today. This is like a younger rendition of you.
I have to say one other thing. The last time we had you on the show, I finally got you to where you didn't give a fuck and you got your energy back. It had been an hour since you had sex. You were ready to speak again. And I said to you one question.
Oh.
I said, would you talk to me? How important is penis size?
Oh, you got specific this time.
Yes.
I was prepared for it.
And you just went for it and said, it's not penis size. It's penis love.
Oh, that was a good answer. I prepared something. No, I was ready. You never know with those shows. I arrive, I'm ready to be like as deep as can be. And then it's like just pure fun. So then I'm ready for fun, and then they go, got it. So I didn't know you guys, so I was kind of
Right, it was our
ready
first
for
intro.
both. I was like, where is this going, and so on. So
You're on edge.
and today you thought that all I was like a careless sex freak,
Oh,
and
I did
we
not
realized that I've transcended all of that
You
at
have.
last.
Yeah.
At last.
Oh God, I'm dying to know more about that. But
No, you will get that after.
right,
Well, we gotta put it in context. The penis size also is in relation with the proportions of the body. Like I'm blessed. I'm 5'6", so I pull my pants down. Everybody's going, "Oh my God, look at that thing!"
It's massive.
But what if I'm like 6'5"? Then he'd be like, "Oh my God, look at that thing!" No, you know, I had a client. Check this out. I've had such a variety of clients. I remember. It's funny because I'm kind of drooling as I'm saying that. But I had a client who was a top model, so good looking, you couldn't believe it. And then he starts to speak, and he had this thing where a little saliva would gather itself to the side of
I
his
can't
mouth, and they
stand
couldn't
it.
find something to a cure for it.
You
And that made him super self-conscious. He was shyer than
You know,
any
you
man I
could
would
get Botox
There
in
was
the
another
lips.
guy, he shows up, and I go, oh my God, this guy is tall, taller than Tony Robbins. And he goes, I have a penis that's big, but the problem is I'm so tall, it looks small on me. And one girl mocked him once, and that stayed with
It's
him.
true.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. It's all about how we perceive ourselves, and that's so like nonsense.
Right. If you had a small penis, but you perceived it as a massive weapon.
Yeah, and there's penis relation too. Because there's the evolution. We grow up, suddenly you're a little kid and you got to go to the bathroom, and there's all those adults there. So we need to rebuild our sense and our relation with our own penis. There was this lady years ago, she would teach like about how women should embrace their vagina, and she called it My Velvet Puppet. It was a puppet show. Do you remember that show?
No, I do not.
Oh, wow.
My
I've learned a lot
velvet
through the
puppet.
Velvet Puppet.
I
But
think I'm
anyway,
going to rename my puss. Instead of princess, it's going to be the velvet
the
puppet.
Velvet Puppet.
So
You heard it here first, sneaky freaks.
Your tips all make a lot of sense. In practice, though, it seems like those are three very tall orders. Things I've thought of myself, things that have been hard to implement.
Here's where it's intricate.
Okay.
Because there are parallels that are essential, which is our relationship with how to handle the invisible emotions, thoughts, and so on. We treat them like things, like it's an object. So for most, we're unaware of how soon I can shift my perception and how I feel. So suddenly I'm kind of mesmerized by a girl that I don't even know, but it's not an on and off switch, like a light switch. So I have to become more aware that I can just take a breath and go, nonsense. Because a lot of game is how I'm gaming myself too. So I got to start to answer my own thoughts playfully. And if I can do it to me, then I can do it to anybody else. So it's not that difficult, but it takes devotion. Nothing comes just, that's the mistake most men make. I have more and more women clients. I'm returning to that. Initially, it was all women. And so much more receptive. There's no male ego. They learn so fast. Now, once in a while, they need to learn how to put their brakes because they will go almost like I'm going right now. But the thing that most men have, they think they should know that thing from the get-go. Right? You share I share what I do. Two things happen. One, they go, give me one thing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you one thing. You'd be like the guy with the guitar. Teach me how to play right now with one thing. Just put your fingers and it's going to play itself. That's ridiculous. Everybody wants that one thing, like it's how it's going to resolve itself.
Yeah.
And that's sad because what woman wants to be with a guy who hopes that he's going to
They
be
want the silver
the
bullet.
best man he can be in just one thing. And the other ones, they go, no, I don't need that. And then you turn around and you see that, of course you need it. Unawareness of how bad you need it.
All right.
So I'm falling into the first a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll
I
meditate
appreciate
for a
those.
second. So, well, you guys continue. Center myself.
Okay. So I did want to read some of our wonderful listener
Yes.
responses. This is in relation to the question, if you could give me one piece of advice when trying to pick someone up, what would it be? So we had, I'll just start reading some. This is from Tom, our elder statesman,
Who's over 70, by the way?
older
Nice.
man. He said, big smiles and talk more about her, not you. He's got some wisdom there.
I agree.
That's sweet.
But you don't
That's
agree?
sweet.
No, he agrees. It's sweet.
We got to adjust that. Big smile, like smiling has to do with timing.
Oh, I see.
I
So
d-
don't
I mean-
smile the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you look a little creepy.
I remember.
I see what he's saying though, because sometimes when you're sitting with someone and they're just not smiling, it's like a sour
Very
face.
serious.
You know,
Hey,
whole
here's
time
what
you're
it is
like,
with the
"Come on."
listening. I hate to interrupt, but
But I will.
I will. Listening more will make all the guys out there become even more of a fake nice guy. It's don't be so preoccupied, because if I'm preoccupied with my own stuff, I'm not going to witness what's happening in front of me. I'm not going to hear it. That's where the problem resides.
Well, listening is different than going off into your own little head.
That's it.
It's active listening.
But that kind of listening, like where the guy, he's like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Woman starts to talk about
yeah.
things the guy dislikes, and he goes, oh wow, oh that's great.
That's
yeah,
great.
oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, you hate
I would never do
lizards.
that. And women don't fall for that. You don't want
It's
a man
fucking
that's
bullshit.
gonna be, yeah.
But I think it's important to find someone who is going to listen, because I've been on dates with guys where they're all talk about themselves, and I don't even have to be there. You know, he could be talking to a pillow over there.
This is most of the dates that I'm
I
on,
hear
actually.
you. That you want to avoid the most, okay? There's the guy that will talk.
Yeah.
There's the guy that will be with you. And there's the guy in between who, the moment the woman will make a comment like that, is going to be, that's how I'm going to get her. Let me be a good listener. He couldn't care less, but now he starts to comply.
But look at
So
your
that's a good
look at
tip
your
for
body
women.
language. Your body language was like you came forward with your body.
Oh, but it's got nothing to do with my body. It's your body that's
what
doing
the
that
fuck?
to my
All right.
body right now. It's your energy. We need to
We got energy.
I
We
should
got-
sit over there or
Yeah.
to the side.
No, you're good.
No, you're
good.
radiated like us.
I've
There's something
heard that
like,
before.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
a
for the
psychic.
fucking
I'm a
guy.
psychic.
All right. Natalie says, my advice to Cam would be to embrace his goofiness. It's a very lovable quality, and if it made me develop a little crush just from listening, I'm sure it'll charm some equally good-natured ladies in person. Fuck yeah, Natalie.
Yeah,
Natalie is correct.
I'll take that. Thank you, Natalie. All right. Goofiness it is. Alyssa says, be genuine. Be clear and forthcoming about what you want to get out of it. Don't overthink it, Cam. Just follow your intuition.
It sounds like a Vince Kelvin
It's a
line.
fucking Vince line.
Well, I would split it in 4.
Oh,
All
no,
those
oh,
answers
no,
are
we're
right.
never going to get to 2 truths and a lie.
No,
All
no, I
those
wanna fucking hear this.
answers
Come
are
on.
right, but if a guy's just genuine, if a guy's just smiling, that's not enough. Embrace your dimension.
Dementia?
That's it, dimension.
If I'm feeling anger, express the
Yeah,
anger.
no, like 4 core points, like 4 times the power. Be efficient, be in tune with you, taking charge of you. Wow, look at that guy, scores high. Be genuine, open your heart, but not just one at the mercy of the other. Don't take yourself seriously. Be a goof. We're all humans. We're gonna drool. We're gonna do weird, bizarre, little silly things, and embrace more wisdom. Boom, boom, boom.
Here is one from Akash who says, not much advice, but from what I hear, I think someone should get to know Cam a bit before he goes full humor mode. Otherwise, it might get hard to get.
Your sense of humor is unique.
He's saying the opposite. He's saying don't let the full clown out.
Don't be a
when
geek.
you first meet someone. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't reveal yourself completely in one shot, which would be impossible. But at the same time, use it as a way to screen the candidates.
So you disagree with Akash. You're saying fucking express yourself right from the start.
Yeah.
Well, look at him. What the fuck?
Don't try to accommodate because that's still
Express yourself.
scarce, right?
But
Who
you don't
want somebody that's not really gonna get you completely, and that's how relationships go wrong. Because I was afraid I couldn't get anyone, and then maybe there is that someone. So then I try to accommodate myself because that's my only opportunity in the world. No, I'm much better from the get-go. See, I love to break rapport. I think you're not really doing that thing until you can go home and go, 3 people really disliked me today. 2 of them started quite well, then they got bizarre on me.
But you, by having the mohawk going on, immediately weed out like all the people that might be conservative and not
That
being able
mohawk,
to accept
yeah,
it.
I bet if you wear the wig every single day, you are going to cold read people faster than ever. You can always tell their true nature, and if anybody's a little judgmental, they will give you clues. It's amazing.
And if you want them to love your inner clown, that's the way you do it.
I was thinking last night before going to bed. I was thinking, what would Vince be like if he didn't have this mohawk? Do you think you'd have the same approach to life?
Yeah, okay, years ago I did the Hollywood thing where I would be out like kind of like Hugh Hefner limousines packed with girls, and I was known for that. And some people started to say, easy for you, you're in Hollywood, you show up with bodyguards, photographers, and you got a limousine.
What about
and
the
you got
mohawk?
tables. And it wasn't the mohawk, but it was quite crazy. It was not the fully evolved pink hair. It had a touch of purple in it and so on. So I said, all right. And I went on a tour in Europe, backpacking with, I remember we had a fashion consultant that would say, whatever you do, don't wear the khaki bag and cargo pants. That was her recommendation. Quite a few women had said back then, I don't know. It may
but
have
that's
changed.
backpacking.
But I did. I purposely dressed terribly, and it's still the magic didn't change.
Okay, the last one we have is from Mr. Bean.
He's our
The
little.
real Mr. Bean?
No, we named him Mr. Bean because he likes to stick pop rocks in his
And
asshole.
beans in his rectum.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
And he
Mr.
lives
Bean.
up in Maine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was wondering how he's been.
Yeah.
Well,
How's
you-
Bean
How's
been?
Mr. Bean?
He's from
Well,
Maine,
and
and,
he has a sheep farm.
So that's his main thing.
He does not have a sheep farm.
He pretends to have a sheep farm,
So he says, just yell ba ba.
and all the women will come running.
Yep.
I think that's it. We
In it-
came full circle.
Yep, we did. He said that's his technique.
And that's a wrap.
He did say no, but just make him laugh and feel comfortable. He got pretty real there.
He did. He got
I'm gonna
he
try
got
this one.
emotional.
Can I try it with you?
Yeah. Oh, Vince, you're singing my tune.
Okay.
No, but you know what I like to do? I like to enter completely crazy. Sometimes I go like,
There's something like wrong with you.
and then I go, all right, I just had to see if you were a good sport.
Oh, I've watched your videos on the street. You have no. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I think that we both.
Very
I'm a hermit though.
You're a
I'm
hermit.
super social. I'm like the empress, the archetype of the empress. I have a lot of like female energy. Not feminine, but female energy. Empress. but at the same time, I'm also the revert of that. Total hermit. Suddenly, I have
go
to
into
be
your
just
shell.
by myself.
Oh, interesting.
And I like to do the opposite, not talk at all.
Well, this brings us to the next segment of the show. Thank you very much, by the way, for participating in Lube It Up,
Our favorite lube.
presented by Uber Lube. Thank
do
you for all those tips.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about lube? Are you pro lube?
I was just watching your video, like just protect your blanket and your sheet. that
That's
part.
right.
Yeah, there's
That's
that.
what Uber Lube will do. Okay, so let's jump into two truths and a lie. We wanted to play this with you because you constantly are surprising us. We don't know what's a truth, what's a lie. So we know you don't have a lot of experience playing this game. as you've
And neither do
indicated.
we.
I
actually.
suck at it.
Well, why do you suck at it?
Do you want me to start? I'll go first.
Yes.
And then I'll kind of set the example.
Yes.
Would that be helpful?
Or would you want to go first?
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I'm already into the truth or lie. So
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say three things. Number one, I've jerked off in a high-end grocery store. Number two, I've tried and failed at sticking a finger up my ass twice. Number three, I've worn a merkin on a date. And a merkin, for those who don't know, is a pubic wig. Oh, you knew?
that would be me. I don't know what American is.
It's a
I'm
pubic
not an
wig.
American. I don't know what American.
I didn't know what it is either. I've been here all my life as well. What the fuck is a
It's
merkin?
like a toupee that you wear on your pubis.
On your pubis? Why would you wear a toupee on your
Some
pubis?
people like extra hair down there.
So it's up to us, Vince, to try to figure out which ones are true. So what the first one again was about the
I've
grocery
jerked
store.
off in a high-end grocery store.
Well, knowing him, he probably did. What do you think? Do you think do you think that's a truth or a lie?
Well, security must be quite heightened if it's really a high. So potentially, but he would have to be quite discreet. So that would take experience.
What aisle do you think he would have done this in? He loves fruit.
I don't know. If you're practical, you do it by the toilet paper and cleaning.
Oh, good call.
products.
That's a good call. Good
Right?
call.
The
Get
household
right by the
cleaning.
Charmin.
Household type of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, number two is I've tried and failed at sticking a finger up my ass twice.
That's probably true.
Why do you think that? There was no thought about
No,
it.
because I would say any man that says they never tried to stick a finger up their ass is a liar.
But he failed.
You failed. That's the
I've
part that
tried
would be
and
a lie.
failed.
So maybe you succeeded.
I don't know. You're
How many
deciding.
fingers
you
was
get
it?
On two accounts, sticking a finger up my ass.
One finger
twice.
or two fingers?
It's one finger.
Why would you fail?
two
I'm trying
times.
to assess why. Looking at the fingers right now.
Do you have fat fingers?
Is it a truth or a lie? You're trying to get.
It's true.
Okay,
No,
go-
you didn't fail. It's a lie because you didn't fail. You succeeded. The finger successfully landed where.
So you
it
think
was-
he did get
So
it
you
up
think-
there twice?
Okay, so the third one is.
Wait, do you think he did
That's
it
a trick
twice?
question
Yeah, it is a trick question.
because the
I know
lie
it-
could be that he failed.
Yeah.
So
And the
I would
last
say
one-
the lie you didn't fail at it. If you did it, you succeeded.
Have you
'Cause how would
succeeded?
One fail.
You ever did that?
Oh, yes, I have. But it's not my turn to do truth or,
I just,
okay.
or
I just
lie.
got. I
the
sorry.
last one
That
is,
was part of mine.
Oh shit! The same one.
The last one is I've worn a merkin on a date, which we've discussed
First of
as a
all-
pubic wig.
But where would you get a merkin?
I got a merkin at the AVN Awards.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
I'm still not grasping what a merkin is.
A merkin, you imagine like a wig, but for your dick, or you put it on your pubis.
How was it wrapped, though? How did they sell it?
And why do you have it?
Is it a truth or a lie?
I think that was a lie. I forgot the first. No, I think the first one would be a lie.
The high-end grocery store, jerking off at the high grocery store. Okay, here it is. What did you think it is a lie?
Well, because I know the two truths because you've spoken about it on the podcast. I'm going with this merkin business.
Okay.
I'm almost there, but it would take too much time because I would re-ask him the question, observe his eye, and I would go with deduction,
where the
with
hypnotist
physical
comes
clue.
in.
Yeah, but we're not going to play that game today.
Okay. The lie is the merkin.
The merkin.
The merkin.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gifted a merkin. I've never worn it on a date.
Are you planning on wearing it on a date?
I ended up re-gifting the merkin.
You gifted it.
I've
A
received
merkin.
it
That
as
will
a
stay
gift.
with me, that merkin thing.
A merkin. Yeah.
I
Imagine
don't-
your
For all that
mohawk.
we shared this time prior to the next end of the world, this is what I'm taking home. American. What was American? That's gonna be my new
It's a
obsession.
toupee.
I was thinking you'd have
Maybe
a.
American could help me with my hair.
I'm
It's
thinking.
a crotch toupee.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just say that I think that you probably have a mohawk merkin on your dick right now?
You should, if you ever plan to cut this mohawk, you should make a merkin out of it.
Yeah.
I will.
Yes.
Oh yeah, auction it.
Oh my God, it's got to be.
I squished the mohawk for Channel 5.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yes.
Wait,
Wait,
he's
are
Would
you-
anybody
he's-
mind
he's-
if I...
Why are-
all
why-
that American talk, man. I need
what
to
the
spray
hell?
all
Are
that.
you applying?
What are you
Hairspray.
doing?
I can see the back. This
He's
studio is so phenomenal. It's like,
hairspray to his mohawk.
yeah, just a little more. Now my fingers are sticky. Sticky
Oh
fingers.
my
Look at that.
freaking
I
god!
can glue my hands with this.
This is unbelievable, Mom.
Do you need some for your your what?
my merkin?
Your merkin.
I gave away my merkin.
I want to spray your merkin. Let's turn the
I want
merkin
to
into a mohawk.
spray it pink and black.
Do you want to do your 2 truths and a lie?
All right, I'll do mine next. I actually think they're not going to be as funny as Vince's, but okay,
It's not about being
All right.
funny here. I'm lacking this. I'm like
okay.
psycho
All right,
anal.
one of them.
Anal is in
Number
you.
1, I kissed Roger Daltrey of The Who on the lips.
Who? Oh, that. No,
You know,
sorry.
you're from
I
Europe.
Take that one back. Yeah.
The Who.
And I'm from that time too. I'm from Europe. Good. Thank you.
I kissed him on the lips after a concert in the backstage. Number 2, I had sex in front of the U.S. Treasury building. And number 3, I was a porn star in the 80s.
Which is the lie?
Which are the truths and which are the lies?
My immediate intuition would be you were not a porn star in the 80s.
Why do you say that?
Because you talk about sex so openly, you wouldn't have waited until today to finally reveal that.
Ah, it's like a
Right?
point.
I mean, we're here talking
Fucking-
sex.
Yeah.
The word sex is written. It's like, but I never told anyone. I happen to be a porn star.
And what do you think?
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
All right, you guys got me. I wasn't a porn star in the 80s. In the
Fucked
90s.
in front of the Treasury building.
Well, I was in a hotel. They happened to be next to the Treasury buildings.
There was what was the other one?
I was in DC. I saw people like having sex in a park next to, and then they got apprehended. It was quite funny. A lot of people where the guy sat on top of her. No, the guy sat on top of her backwards. The lady sat on top of the guy, and they were pretty discreet at first. And I think they were reported, and then more people came, and then the police came, and they walked them away with a blanket.
It was fun.
wow.
Yeah, so that one doesn't surprise me that much.
Because that things happen like that all the time in Washington, D.C.
Will you give us your 2 truths and a lie now?
Oh yeah, but okay, so I suck at that game.
Okay, so just give
I
us.
never played it before,
Okay.
and I have a very unique mind.
Wait, those are your 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah, but
No.
I told you guys.
Think of one true
I made the
statement.
resolution that I'm not going to be vulgar in any way anymore.
Who says it has to be
Yes.
vulgar? But you can make something of mine being kissing Roger Daltrey on the lips was not vulgar.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt it, but I may have to do it twice because
It's
our
okay.
realization we're practicing with my girlfriend last night is that I'm almost very splitted. If I tell the truth, I tell the truth. If I tell a lie, I tell a lie. So yesterday she would be, okay, go ahead. And then I would realize I gave her 3 truths.
Okay, you could give us any amount of truths and
You can
lies.
give us a
so-
lot of them.
Okay, so here's the
bashful
first one.
right now.
I ruined the roof of a rent-a-car in Hawaii because I had sex on the roof while looking at Diamond Head.
I'm going 100% truth on this
You
one.
ruined the roof?
That-
Ruined the roof.
Yeah, he
I was
definitely-
at
he definitely
I'm not
ruined
going to
the-
mention the name of the world-famous motivational speaker. I grabbed the girl. We started to have sex in a maintenance room when suddenly it was inside a smaller seminar room, and the top people in the organization, as we're in that maintenance room, are starting to have a very important meeting. And we're stuck in the closet, and she has to catch a flight. So we waited, and then we just came out of the closet and walked straight through it.
I actually had sex in a maintenance room too.
I'm about to do the 3 things. I was going to tell a third one.
Okay.
That was true. I was going to tell about, like, I had this girl was into, like, large object insertion, and I'm competitive, and she put, like, 7 cucumbers up her thing, and I tried at least one.
I think
But
that's
I
that's
messed
it.
up. See, I told three
the fuck?
truths.
That was a truth?
And that's tough to say right
Wait,
there.
that was-
You're telling me that was a truth.
The last one was
Can
a truth?
I
Wait.
text my pronunciation coach? I got a good one. 3 truths.
Well, can we stop for a second? That 7 cucumbers up your ass thing was
No,
true?
no, that was her. That was her.
She
I would
put
never go
7.
that far. No,
she
I'm not
put
that kind
7
of person.
cucumbers up her, like
Wait,
Persian cucumbers. Well, 7.
In between, not the Persian, but also not like, oh, look at those cucumbers. Oh my God, they're so big. No, kind of a reasonable sized cucumber.
So you put a cucumber up your own ass? Or you ate
So
one?
which one of those 3 was was not?
I'm going with that. She did not stick 7 cucumbers in her ass. She put maybe 6, but not 7.
Yeah, and I believe that you you fucked in a maintenance closet and walked out during a major meeting. And I also
Absolutely.
believe that you fucked up. A
I'm
room.
charmed by you, and I'm messing up. Like if you know how to cold read, you already know. So I'm just gonna stare. Like,
No, the lie is the last one. Is the lie the last
We're
one?
going with the lie is the last one.
can I live one of my more recent fantasy that I'm like in a interrogation room, and I just like they cannot get
Interrogation?
anything out of me.
Tell the truth. You must tell the truth.
I'm gonna train myself to tell the truth.
So basically, you can't think of a lie.
That was the lie. The last. There's no 7 cucumbers.
I messed up the game. I told 3 truths.
Wait, the last
I did.
one. The last.
That's the problem.
Wait, the last one was the truth.
Yeah.
She put 7 cucumbers up there.
It might be that it was like 6 and the 7th one kind of. I think if I'm correct, the 7th one popped back out.
Did she have to go to the emergency room?
What hole?
No.
How'd she
what
get
hole?
7 out?
No, not the butthole.
What?
Not the
Not-
butthole.
No.
In the
But how do
vagina.
you get 7 up there, and how do you get 7 out?
But while your kinky minds are still thinking about that, I feel quite good. I have reached a place where I cannot lie anymore. That's
you're
very
like, you're like
refreshing
Johnny Appleseed or something.
for all the women out there. Like,
We have to.
or
we
is
have
it
to
that I've
wrap
had
up.
too many crazy experiences and I could not find one that would be?
I think
This
it's
is nuts.
I
suck
think
at
you
this
had
game.
too
I
many.
told you. I warned you. You wouldn't listen
No,
to me.
we,
I suck at this
we
game.
wanted to play this game with you because we thought if anyone can stump a 2 truths and a lie, it'd be you. You stumped it. You- 'cause
Like
you-
mess it up. You mean stump?
No, I mean
stumped
like
us.
you stumped us.
I stumped you.
You stumped us. Anybody else could not stump us because we've heard it all. But you could
You
come
could
up
stump
with
us.
you
Yeah,
stumped us.
we're frying each other's systems
Breaking,
right there.
breaking,
I went 3 truths.
breaking a hood of a
The
car.
truth will set you free. Like,
It's unbelievable.
I did make a strong resolution to do my best to just. You got to put it in context, okay? You cannot have like you walking in a back alley to go. Do you have money on you? Yes, I do. But put it in context. But I like to tell the truth, and I also like to be a little bit more proper. But this one, I still got to work on it because
I appreciate you.
I think you did a nice episode.
I'm a vegan. I hope I didn't ruin anybody's
You're vegan.
experience. If there's somebody new who wants to
Yes.
start juicing, that's
Someone's
or maybe that will inspire them.
I think it will.
Yeah.
The cucumbers have a there's a
It
there's
would
a-
take 7 juices.
Yeah,
with
7
my
cucumbers.
juicer and the cup that I use.
if she's got good
to
Kegel
reach
muscles, she can
Series
crunch
7.
that shit up.
Okay.
But what if the likeliness
This
of the
is
girl that did it to
derailing.
hear this is high, and she's gonna say, "Can't believe you said that."
We don't know her. You didn't mention names.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you could be talking
Good.
about.
I still don't think it's a truth.
I think it's 100% true.
All right.
Yeah, plus the lube. Maybe this would be a good time to bring up the lube thing that I'm still
I gotta
not
tell you,
sure what it's about.
If you use Uber Lube, you can get maybe a dozen cucumbers up your veg.
Oh my God, that is not scientifically proven. Okay.
Is this gonna come to
unfortunately,
haunt us in the future?
it
We're
is
gonna be
not.
canceled.
Wait, we do need to wrap this up. I'm dying. We're gonna be kicked out of the studio. We got to
I
just
see
say
strong
goodbye.
signs of yes.
All right,
We-
we love you, Vince Kelvin.
Vince-
But you look cute with the wig in the distance. That from the very distance.
That's
you
my
very
boy.
much.
I'm so proud
Vince,
of him.
thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming on.
Yeah, my pleasure. You guys are phenomenal.
Vince, where do people find you if they wanted to get in touch with you, if they wanted to find your work?
Instagram at Vince Kelvin. YouTube Vince Kelvin. Oh, can I do that thing where I give my phone number, please?
Yes, give the
I
phone
did it
number.
on Ice Poseidon. you know, the streamer.
Yeah.
Within less than an hour, over 1,000 text message came in. I've never seen my
You want
phone.
that many text messages?
Yeah, he wants to
Oh,
blow
and
up,
up to
blow
this
it
day,
up.
I get prankster. It's like I did it on Adam 22, and it was a little milder than that, but still a lot of people contacted me.
By the way,
I'm
you
old
were
school.
hilarious on that show.
I gave my phone number. It's 13. Ooh, I'm excited. I don't know what
Wait,
anything
you're-
could happen.
you're just-
Anything could
All
happen.
right, go for it.
So, 1-323-309-3219.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, send me a text and I send you a free download. How's that?
Oh,
That's
you
like
little
$200.
sneak.
Oh.
You
And
little,
for 3 payments of $9.99, you too can have the secret of the universe.
you little sneaky freaks, you're going to be a Vince
That's
Kelvin
it.
convert.
I want to thank everyone, including Vince, for coming on the show, for
Especially
listening, giving me
Vince.
these wonderful tips. If you want to get in touch with us,
Yeah.
we got a number. How about this?
Here you
Okay.
go.
310-356.
3920. You little sneaky freaks, you text us there and let us know.
Text us there.
As a matter of fact, Vince is calling me right now.
Hey,
Hello.
Karen.
Is this the sex guru?
I'm wearing one of those, like, I got 7 cucumbers in my ass.
You got 7 cucumbers in your ass?
And I'm wearing one of those toupees. It's pink.
You're wearing a merkin. You're wearing a merkin. You got
And wait, the best is yet to come.
Oh, you're buying. Oh, and let
I
me
knew
tell
you
you
wouldn't
about
resist.
the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and having fun with Vince Kelvin.
There it is.
Yeah.
If you want to support the show, please consider joining our Patreon, patreon.com/sextalkwithmymom. You can also support us by leaving us a rating and review wherever you listen to this. And please share this with a friend, you sneaky freak.
And join us on TikTok because we're burning it up.
Burning it up. Thank you, Vince. This
Thank
has
you,
been a
Vince. We
blast.
love you.
guys.
We love you.
I just love you guys. My
Aw.
crazy cousin. Oh, here comes my finally.
My crazy cousin.
2 humans that make me look like I'm not so
Like a
dirty
man.
after all.
You're not so dirty.
You were listening to a Pleasure Podcast. For more from our Sex Podcast Collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.